we really have to do this now, Lydia?
I've told you it's entirely up to you, Mum. We can sort it out together bit by bit, or we can wait until you're dead, and then I'll burn the lot.
You wouldn't really do that. Come on, let's get on with it then. Oh, look. I'd forgotten about these. Oh, your very first pair. Your Nan was a whiz with the crochet hook before her eyes went, and her fingers.
Give it here. I can't believe my clodhoppers were ever so small.
Those clodhoppers were even smaller than these booties to start with. There. You know, I used to worry about your feet.
My feet? Really?
Yeah. They were such a strange shape. They were sort of long and narrow and sort of sausagey. They never looked as if they'd hold you up. I thought it meant something dreadful.
The portent of doom.
Don't be facetious, Lydia. I just meant that I thought you'd got some terrible disease or other and it was just a matter of time.
No, Mum, please don't. I'll kick you.
I'll kick you.
Stop it.
This little piggy went to market, this little piggy, this little piggy, and this little piggy went way, all the way home. Well, I'm keeping the booties. Oh dear me. What about these?
These are mine. It was the old house, wasn't it, before we moved? I must have been 7 or 8.
Something like that.
I remember I was wearing these the day I ran away.
You didn't run very far. I wouldn't even have known you'd gone if you hadn't told me.
I got as far as the garden gate, and then I couldn't open it, so I had to come back.
Perhaps as well. Whoever heard of a runaway in Ladybird Wellies?
I can't remember why, though. Something must have upset me to go all the way to the end of the garden.
No, I can't remember either.
Anyway, these can definitely go.
Really?
There. Yeah, for sure. That's the gold pile. Whoop woo! How about these?
My dancing shoes. I used to do the twist in these. Oh, let me just show you. Let me just see. This is the one that doesn't usually go on very well. Yeah, so, yeah, just watch this now. Are you ready?
Go on.
Wait, just a minute. I'm gonna tick. Now, how did it go? Yeah. Let's twist again, like we did last summer. Let's twist again, like we did last year. Let's twist again.
Good evening one, good evening all, I'm Vince Velvet. Welcome to the Royal Victoria Tea Room and Dance Hall. Now it's time to pick up the pace. Let's make some space. Grandma and Grandad, grab your handbags and your glad rags. Auntie Mabel, push in that table. Fred Astaire, you stay right on your chair. I think you get the gist. It's time for the kids to do the twist.
them. Let's be honest, Mum, you're never going to wear them again. You break your hip.
It's beside the point, Lydia. Your father bought me these.
Yeah, he always was a smoothie guts, wasn't he?
They were a prezi after a particularly bad row, don't you remember?
They all sounded about the same to us, Mum.
Yeah, he gave me the shoes and then took me off to Morrow's for dinner. Didn't go particularly well. And then we got home and found you'd scratched your name in the living room wall. Your dad was furious.
I know.
You were always doing it, you and your brother. It drove me mad.
But maybe we needed reminding.
Your sister didn't do it, just you two.
No. Lily never was about the writing, was she?
Tell me something.
What?
Why was it upside down?
What?
Your name on that wall. Why was it upside down? Oh, that terrified me. I thought you must have been dabbling in the occult or something.
The occult? Oh, Mother, the only reason it was upside down, in fact, the only reason it was there at all, there was already an upside down L in the paintwork. Well, once I'd spotted that, I couldn't resist, could I?
I don't care what you say. I'm keeping these.
You can't. Somebody'd really love them.
Lydia, I don't care. I'm keeping them. When I'm dead, you can do what you like. Anyway, what about those scuzzy old trainers?
Ah, yes. The university years. These were literally the only shoes I had. University wasn't all that, you know, Mum. Struggled to fit in most of the time. I was a square peg during term times and then, well, homeless on the holidays. Especially when Dad decided to sell the house. I didn't have anywhere to go, did I? I spent most of my time on the track with Angus. If I'm honest, I was pretty miserable most of the time up there.
Don't exaggerate, Lydia. Anyway, you can't blame me for you moving out. And I wasn't to know that your father had sold the house.
I don't blame you. It was brave though, I thought. But tell me something.
What?
Well, the timing, you and Dad. You'd been rowing at each other for years and it never seemed to change anything, but the minute I go to Glasgow, you finally up and leave him. Coincidence? I've always wondered.
Probably, darling. I tried not to think about it. It was awful having to write to you about it.
Yeah, it weren't exactly a bundle of fun for us either. That letter ruined a perfectly good Saturday.
What did you do?
Nothing. What could I do? Buried under the duvet with a PG Woodhouse and a Mr. Kipling's multi-buy.
You want to leave Mr. Kipling alone, darling.
Yeah, thanks, Mum. Anyway, I can definitely go.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Is there only one of these? I can't see the other one.
Yeah, there's only one of them. That's Jamie's shoe.
Why have you only got just one of Jamie's work shoes?
I've threw the rest out. I must have missed that one.
Lydia, what did
Well,
you...
why not? He asked for it. Blithely assuming I'd still be picking up after him even after I moved out. I was going to take the scissors to all his suits, but it hardly seemed worth it in the end, so I just took all his left-hand shoes instead. I hope it really annoyed him.
What did he say?
Nothing. Not a word. You know, Jamie, put conflict in his path and he'll just swerve right round it. He did get him off my back, though.
You are wicked, Lydia. James is a lovely boy. I really miss him.
I'll tell you what, Mum, if you love him so much, why don't you go and clean up after him? Then you'd both be happy.
How can you say that, Lydia? It's not 6 months since Denny's passed.
Sorry, that was tasteless. Look. Still got his slippers.
You know, I really love those slippers. Every day it was the same thing. 4:30, up from the garden. Welly's off on the back step. Into the kitchen, hands washed, slippers on, and then a cup of tea and a Garibaldi in front of Pointless.
I don't get Pointless. I mean, what's it for exactly?
You know, he did love those slippers. He must have walked miles in them if you think about it. All around the house for all those years.
Yeah, I do feel a bit. Stay or go, Mum.
Oh, Lydia, how can you even ask?
Sorry. We can chuck Jamie's shoe now.
Got it. I miss Dennis.
I'm sure.
Still, I don't suppose it'll be too long before I join him.
Mother, you've been promising me you're about to drop dead for at least the last 10 years. Quite frankly, I've give up hoping.
Yeah, that's a joke. You know, you've got a warped sense of humour, you have, Lydia. I don't really get it.
You're as fit as a flea, Mum.
I'm tired. Tired all the time. So those, don't recognise those. Those yours?
They're for you, Mum.
For me? Size 6? They're too big for me.
They're my boots. But I'll wear them for you.
I don't get it, Lydia. You know, I don't understand. I'm tired and I can't be bothered with your riddles anymore.
Why don't you have a power nap, Mum? Lie down.
It's a good idea, darling. I think I will. I think I will.
These are my good boots, Mum. Weddings, christenings. I'll wear them for you. Mum? 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 No. 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 So is this it then? Is this how it'll be? You're all gone. Jamie's gone. The little one. She's getting bigger now. Only me. What do I do now? Which do I choose? The slippers or the dancing shoes?